we sometimes speak about, you know, the green surges we've had in the past, you know, the times when we've had more people join the party than ever before. We got, you know, over 1 million votes and things, and absolutely fantastic. But at some point, by speaking about these things, you know, that happened 5-6 years ago, it almost puts a spotlight on ourselves and saying, well, what did we do with that momentum? You know, why hasn't that been carried forward? Why hasn't that translated into our party growing to constantly growing in that same momentum and getting Greens elected? So there's a concern that we've not been able to really build in that moment and turn that into a movement. You know, and I think that's one of the really, really important things is really understanding that what we have to do is build a movement, build a green movement and work to what I've said in my opening statement, building a green revolution to make that change. You know, and I understand movement building. That's what I do for a living. And that is essentially the essence of how I'm looking to try and build my career. And that's what we really have to understand the essence of, you know, it's not just moments. That was a massive moment in 2015, you know, and we didn't really do a good enough job of turning that into a movement. And sometimes I think when we hark back to that as a success, I'm starting to think, is that really a massive success if we've not built on that, you know? And I think I can build that movement. I think I can galvanize people. I can show the public that the Green Party wants to do things differently, and we are doing politics differently. Now, I think I've mentioned before in the hustings, we get our taglines and emails constantly say, we do politics differently in the Green Party, and I see it on my inbox all the time. But what do people see that, you know, do people really see that in the public and see that we're doing politics differently? Like, again, I'm not here to say anything around any of the candidates, you know, because everyone's, you know, a strong candidate in their own right. But I feel if I was elected as deputy leader of the Green Party tomorrow, it will make people sit up and look at us and go, hey, what's going on over here? You know, because this is different, this is new, he's different, he's new. I'm an activist, I'm on the ground. People now take urgent action on climate change and climate chaos. And it's a breath of fresh air. You know, I would put that work in on the ground. I will get myself about. And even now, I mean, I have such a manufactured platform that I've created myself, which is small compared to even many of the people within the Green Party, you know, but I'm very, very proud of the platform that I've constructed for myself. And I've used that platform already to try and help the Green Party to grow. I've been recognized as a young climate activist in various publications. I was in a children's book for 30 inspiring young Black climate activists from around the world last year. And I had my manager from work come up to me saying, oh, my daughter saw you in a book yesterday, was asking me about the Green Party, you know, and that is what I bring. You know, not about tooting my own horn or anything, obviously, anything like that, but I've had the feedback, I've had that connection with people on the ground, and I believe I inspire a different type of activist to join the Green Party. We always talk about how we need to break new ground and reach different audiences, and I believe I break ground and I reach different audiences, and I believe I'm a visual representation of different audiences too. And whilst that's not what I'm running my ticket on, it's very important still to note, you know, we as a Green Party we bastions of social justice, of racial justice. We talk about shortening the widening inequality gap and be representative of the society that we want to help build, you know, and to do that, to show that, having somebody like me as the deputy leader reflects that, you know, and having a party that would put faith in somebody like me, somebody who people don't put faith in often, and the fact to fight and struggle for every single thing that I have, to be having this conversation with you today. If the Green Party and the electorate were to put their faith in me, people would see that as well. And you know, I think that really could make a big bit of difference. So, you know, I'm very confident that at one point in the future, I will be in a leadership position within this party, and I will try and help, because I'm so committed to the Green Party and getting Greens elected and stopping climate chaos, but also securing social justice. But I don't want the time to come when it's, you know, again, that too late. I think right now is a time for me, it's a time for the Green Party, it's time for someone to get in there and galvanize crowds, galvanize activists, and get people to want to get involved, want to knock doors, and want to get Greens elected.